Trekkies out there, here is an unboxing of a Star Trek phaser remote control for your TV. Anyway, many of you may have gotten something similar to this for Christmas. Well, actually, I did not get this for Christmas. I got this prior to Christmas because my TV remote died. And we can't go throughout Christmas without being able to listen to Chevy Chase and his family screw up Christmas. So I decided to look for a remote online and discovered that good remotes start around $100 and go up to $300. What? So I reasoned and thought and justified purchasing this. Most of the online stores were selling it for about $150, but Best Buy had it for $99. So that was the proverbial tip into the bucket, and I went and ordered it, and a few days later it came. Now, first of all, this is a substantial item, and I was expecting basically a toy, and well, to be honest with you, it still is a toy, but it is like really well put together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do this one-handed, and I probably won't be able to. Nope. Okay, I'm just going to pause it for a second. Okay, so I'm back. So the first thing you get to see is the manual. And tell me this, what kind of manual doubles as a Star Trek poster? Isn't that cool? But the bad news is on the other side. That's right, it's not a simple process. Now, I'll talk about this later, but it is really not as simple as you might think. And if you have an old TV like I do, it's about 10 years old, well, actually 12 years old, it may not actually work very well with it, but I'll explain why later. But anyway, I mean, come on, geez, my goodness, look at all these instructions. All right, so let's just put that there. Now, this is outrageous. If anybody has purchased a firearm, they will realize that this looks familiar. And this is absolutely cool that they did this, because, I mean, it looks exactly how a firearm would look in, Star Trek time. I mean, it's hard, and it's, of course, plastic, but, I mean, today's firearms come in exactly the same kind of setup. So, whoever designed this might have just happened to come across a gun show or a gun shop, because, I mean, this is just outrageous. So I'm going to pause it again so I can open this, because it is not cooperating. Okay, I'm back. And now get a load of this. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, this is just outrageous. I mean, actually, as you can see, this not only is form-fitting, it's not styrofoam. This is actual pliable, well, I guess it is foam, but it's not styrofoam. But anyway, so you come with, of course, the handle. You have to put it together. The Type 1 phaser, the Type 2 phaser, and this is the reason why this doesn't work very well on my TV. As you can see, it's transparent. You can see the emitter there, That's probably why it doesn't work so well with my TV. But anyway, of course, there. Then you have a base. Now this works stupendously cool. It has some rare earth magnets in it, and you just slap it down on your TV stand, and this and it supports the weight of the whole remote. I am just really cool, and I'm speechless. Anyway, here's another little cool thing. Yep. What could this be? Could it be the dilithium crystal holder? Nope. You can't have a phaser without the official Star Trek screwdriver. So that mounts down underneath, of course, like so. And then you have to screw in the handle from the bottom. So I'm going to pause it and do just that. Alrighty then. I've put away my Star Trek screwdriver. And there it is. Ooh, beauteous. Get that out of the way. So it's very simple. Just screw it on. And ooh, isn't that neat? But anyway, and just like in the TV series, you have the phaser type 1, which is basically similar to the next gen, where it's basically finger or thumb activated. And then you have the type 2, which the type 1 snaps into. Like so. So let me get this out of the way. So now you have the type 1, type 2 mounted, and yep. Now of course this is going to tip over because I'm filming this from a incline, so that's not going to work. But here's another cool feature. Yep, that's right. The sighting mechanism also extends. So now here is where things get really interesting. You can, of course, set your phaser to stun, kill, whatever. So I'm going to set it over to setting 1. I'm going to turn it on.
Control mode. Red memory bank.
And as you can see, there's the C for control mode.
FX mode.
FX mode is, shall we say, play mode. And then there's practice mode. It's going to tell you this is what you need to do to practice your remote. So when you press the button,
right, left, down, up, right, tilt left, left, tilt right, push, pull.
so that is how you control your TV. So as you can tell, that's why it's a little bit complicated. Because you got to, for one, remember if
push
means go to the next channel, or
right,
goes to the next channel, or
left,
goes to the previous channel, or
pull.
so that's the one little challenge. But what I'm going to do, of course, because we're Trekkies,
Control mode. FX mode.
this is where it gets fun. Yes. It even has a dilithium crystal, if you want to see. Oh my, yes, I'm a big child at heart. So anyway, there we go. And we're going to change it again. And again. And again. And again. Now, one thing is there's actually a vibrating element in here. So at this mode, it literally vibrates, which is kind of neat. It doesn't do that in most of the modes. No, at this, I guess once you get up to this level, it does. Didn't notice that before. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what that means. Oh no! Oh well, that was anticlimactic. Let's see what number we're on. Okay. And this is the 0. Doesn't make any sound. Yeah. But it does make a little clicking noise once you're on
FX mode. Practice mode. Control mode.
So
Memory bank.
when you're in control mode, then hear it click, just like the old-fashioned TV clickers. That's actually kind of cool. So it just basically gives you the ability to recognize that the remote has recognized your movement and it should be doing something to your TV. Okay, so when you're in FX mode and you're on setting 0 and you press the trigger, so it does all the little sound effects from the original series. So that is pretty cool. So basically, I have it set up to turn it on, turn it off, change the channel up, down, volume up and down, and that's about it.
Practice mode.
Because
Down.
getting
Double press. Double press.
see if you do double press or do something in combination, it
Right.
gets confused.
Tilt left. Pull. Push. Up. Down. Right. Left. Left.
See?
Left. Left. Tilt left.
There we go. So that shows you why it's a little bit of a challenge to get this to work consistently. But come on, let's be real. This is fun. So I'd rather spend. Yeah, okay. I'd rather.
Please hold trigger.
Okay, boy. So I'd much rather pay, $99 or $150, whatever, to have a cool little fun toy to play and shoot your TV out. Christmas Story reference. Anyway, so if you enjoyed this, found this entertaining and helpful, just give us a click, thumbs up. Leave a comment if you've bought one, what your ideas on it are, for your experience, whether you'd buy another one, whether you'd buy it for your best mate. So, this is Commander John signing out. All right, that's stupid.